Welcome in. I'm Darasha Sinlgeton with FOX54, and it is time to turn up the volume. Literally, volume standing for Voices of Ladies United, Motivated, and Empowered. Now, to kick it off, we have someone calling in who's made waves throughout marketing, promotions. I'm going to go ahead and let her introduce herself.
Hey, Augusta. Thank you for having me. My name is June Jones, and I'm so happy to be here.
Yes, thank you so much. June Jones coming in to be a part of this segment. This is an opportunity to talk to women in different areas, whether that's the music industry, medical field, etc., you name it, that has made an impact. June Jones, music exec, marketing, promotions, all of that. We want to talk to you a little bit just to tell your story, you said in your bio that you're a woman in a male dominated field, but it feels like the women are dominating it, okay? It feels like that. So tell us just pretty much your line of work, and then we can start from the top and go into how you even got there, okay?
Yeah, so I am in marketing and promotions for artists. So I make them. I start off, they're babies, and I make them into superstars.
Yes, that is awesome. Into superstars, is there a certain recipe that you go about to pretty much make them into this superstar in your marketing world?
I think it's just being consistent and passionate about your craft, being genuine in who you are, and letting that showcase.
Nice. Now, like we said, let's start from the beginning. How you even got here? I know your career started in the radio field, so tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, so when I was in college, I went to Virginia Commonwealth University. I'm from I majored in mass communications, public relations. I worked at Radio Disney in college. So from there,
Ooh.
yes, I was on the street team. I was doing all the school tours and all the marketing for Radio Disney. And then I went to, right after college, I went to Radio One, which is owned by Miss Kathy Hughes, Black owned radio group in Virginia. Well, all over the country.
Right.
I was promotion coordinator, and I worked my way up after like a year and a half to be promotion director of 4 stations.
Wow.
And then from there, I was recruited in 2005 to be on this new staff that was handling all the hard to work artists, including Bad Boy P. Diddy, and Boosie.
To start in radio and to make your way now to a label or part of your career and journey, how is that promotions and marketing different from in that radio realm to an actual label?
That is a good question. Radio kind of has a say so in in how how who they play and what they play. Record label, I don't have a say so on who gets signed. I get the end product. I don't really have a say so on the records. I could give them suggestions on what records I think will work, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. I have to get whatever I'm given played on the radio.
Right. Yes. Now, we spoke on your journey a bit, but I don't want to skip the fun fact about you visiting Hong Kong every summer that you were a child. So, fun fact, everybody, share a little bit about that with us. How did that come about? And you also speak another language, I believe. So, tell us a little bit about that.
My dad was in the military. He was in the Navy, and he met my mom in Hong Kong. So I'm half black, half Chinese, and my whole side, my mom's side is in Hong Kong. So I would spend my summers in Hong Kong, visiting my cousins and aunts over there, and just having fun, as a kid and teenager.
Yeah.
The language, the technology over there, they're very fashion forward over there. So just being from Virginia, Virginia Beach, and then going to a major city like Hong Kong over the summers really opened my eyes to different things in this world.
Yeah, I mean, that's amazing. I'm a military brat myself, so I understand just being able to travel and see, the different cultures and everything and how it shapes you yourself. And I wanted to ask, with you spending so many summers out in Hong Kong, has that influenced you to say, hey, I want to dip into that music scene a little bit and see what's going on there?
Yes. Oh, actually, so I mean, with technology and streaming services, like world music has really opened up in the past, I want to say 5 years. Um, we have Afrobeat artists that are huge now in the United States, where I would never have guessed 10 years ago that our Burner Boy would be selling out stadiums,
Right.
this arena stadiums in the United States. Um, so yeah, like most definitely want to get into the Asian market. The Chinese Cantonese pop world is very unique.
Right.
To have Cantonese artists break in the United States.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. I had to know if you were, dipping into that side. And even with you being from the DMV area, there is this music scene that I was once in love with in a way out there in Baltimore. Now they had their own sound, their own everything for a minute. I'm not in it as much as I used to be on their end, but do you ever remember when that city was like big in their music scene, and they still could be, but do you ever remember
Yeah.
that just being in that area?
Yeah, so I'm actually in between Baltimore and DC right
Right.
now. So Baltimore has Baltimore house music, different type of sound. Baltimore's still bubbling and merging with their artists.
Yes.
I think DC has Go-Go, Chuck Brown, the founder of
Right.
Go-Go, who I'm actually working with his foundation and his sons. And Wale, who I worked with, came out of the Go-Go
Right.
DC scene.
Yeah. No,
So
that's an amazing area to be in. Years ago, even now, just that music thing. All three of those places, you were able to just be right in the scene.
yes, I'm from Virginia, so you can't leave out. I'm from Virginia Beach, so can't leave out Pharrell and Timberland and
Chris
every Chris
Brown.
Brown's off. So
Oh yeah, you can't leave those out. I mean, again, that's a bubbling scene right there. And I spent a lot of my college years in Atlanta, so I know how it is to be right in the middle of those music scenes and be on the street teams and all of that fun stuff. Just seeing that artist sort of, start out as something small, help get that music out and everything, and just see that audience grow big. So know your line of work is nothing small, okay? We appreciate it.
I mean, Augusta, like I used to rep the Carolinas, both North and South Carolina. I was always in and out of Augusta, so close to South Carolina. You guys are home of James Brown.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
what?
Oh, yeah.
You guys
Home of James Brown.
had in soul, the
Yes.
vibe of this.
I love the Augusta music scene, especially a few years ago. Even the newer generation that I tap into and everything. Augusta, I used to always fight for them, and I still do, and try to put them in front of people. Like, we have this artist, we have that artist. So Augusta is definitely a scene that I hope continues to be one of the front runners for sure. I want to talk a little bit about some of the projects you have worked on in the marketing and promotions field. Just what's something that stands out to you that's one of your proudest ventures that you worked with in the marketing realm?
Yeah, so one of my her plaque is right over here.
Ah, show it.
Hold on.
Love it.
Uh, it's Lizzo.
Oh,
She transformed the whole, what a celebrity, what an artist looks like. Um, because when I first started, it was all about your age and your shape and the sex appeal, but she just came in and she was herself. And she came in, actually, the song that we worked was old, but TikTok brought it back.
That's how it
And
goes.
that's how this, new generation is. And um, these kids are finding these artists and these songs and are standing behind it. And they are the new gatekeepers. When I first started, the industry people were the gatekeepers, and now the public are their own gatekeepers with music, and now everybody has an equal chance to get in through
That is
technology.
so true. Everybody has a equal chance. I like that what you said, because with social media and like you said, the TikTok and just all of that, you're able to put a song out and boom, thousands have heard it overnight. It's really crazy. Or even with Lizzo, an old song comes back and that becomes your popular song. And I hear a lot of
It's
time
like,
from artists. Yeah, I hear a lot of time from artists that it's songs that they didn't even think was gonna do anything, and it actually bubbled up and became the big hit.
being consistent, a hit is a hit. Um, and just keep on, own your city. If you're in Augusta, own Augusta. Make sure that when someone from a record label goes into the market, they know that you are the artist in that market.
Yeah.
Know your DJs, know your producers, know your local party promoters, get on shows, and just keep on. Like, it's not easy. It's not easy, but just keep on pushing.
I love that. Thank you, June Jones, for joining us today. Before you head out, I just would love for you to give us a word of advice of how you basically stayed grounded in this music industry field, and any word that might help women and men that's just also trying to make their way in the music field.
Yeah, I just always be true to yourself. Um, never do anything that you don't want to do. That's not your character. That's not part of your ethics. Always be true, true to yourself.